Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for Spiegel Mom Scrap's YouTube channel, Scraplift Sunday. And I showed the layout that I'm going to be scraplifting. It is from a scrapbook.com gallery that I found from Jen2678. I will include a link below to the layout. And I was really inspired by this layout in a couple of ways. I enjoyed the color scheme a lot, and so I do pull out some of the colors out of that. Um, and then I kind of liked how it was a layout about a boy, but it used some girl elements. Like there's a bunch of flowers on it, but it didn't feel girly. It felt very masculine. So I decided to do a layout of, it's a picture of my daughter and I made it into a black and white, but I left the TV in the background with the color. And it's a layout about, we had recently got a, old school Nintendo and all of, well, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, and so we went nuts for a while playing it a lot. Um, and so I felt like I would do a layout that's, about girls, but using more of a boy kind of theme or color scheme, or, making it, I guess I'm kind of tongue-tied to what I'm trying to say. Making a layout about girls using boys stuff. So I pulled out the Crepe Paper Boys Rule Collection, and I'm also using some other papers here that are from a Crepe Paper collection. I have this paper pack. It doesn't say what collection it is on it. It just says Crepe Paper, and it's from 2012. So I'm pulling out a bunch of these older papers, trying to use up some of my stash. Now the theme this month over at Spiegel Mom Scraps is Take Us Back June. So we are doing throwbacks to the 80s and 90s. And so I thought that this was totally fitting because a big thing for me in the late 80s, early 90s was playing video games. My babysitter had an Atari, and so we would play Frogger all the time, and we didn't have any video games, but all of my friends did, so I would go over there and play, Duck Hunter and Mario Brothers and, Yoshi and everything. It was, a good time. So I decided to do this layout, and that's kind of my throwback. A lot of the papers I'm using have like vintage details to them, like that green paper, the biggest layer behind my photo, that has like the, high score kind of vintage type on it. So that's how I choose to kind of interpret this inspiration for this month. I'm also pulling out some of these little, they look like they're off of Space Invaders, I would guess. Little, I guess, guys. And I'm going to put them around, and I pull them off of the Crepe Paper Boys Rule, and I also find some on this clear sticker sheet from Simple Stories, out of some boy collection. I'm not sure what anymore. They've just kind of added themselves to my stash without their packaging. So I'm just pulling out anything that kind of reminds me of video games. Now I am using this cut apart kind of over on the side where those banners are. I'm using those banners. That's from a cut apart card from the from an old Scraptastic kit, and I think from 2014. I think I got all of this Boys Rules stuff, the papers and the stickers, along with that little cut apart sheet in one of the kits, if I remember correctly. But anyhow, I am using those little banners to kind of mimic all the words that the original layout has. It's a layout, it looks like, about her son and about the things that he likes currently. So there's just a bunch of different words over on that right hand side, and so I am using those banners to kind of convey that in my layout. Now I'm pulling out a lot of different things here from my stash. I have some sassafras stickers on here, some October afternoon. I think one October afternoon ends up on here. I'm pulling out these puffy stickers from the Fancy Pants Joy Parade. And I'm just kind of pulling anything that kind of gives me that, you know, throwback kind of vibe. So I'm really loving this color scheme. I know I have made, I don't know, like 4 or 5 layouts using this kind of green and orange and cream kind of color. So I've been making a lot of boy layouts lately because I just, you know how sometimes you just get stuck on one thing and you just enjoy it a lot, so you keep doing it over and over. It's kind of what's happening lately with this. So, and I'm sorry you're going to see me look at all these sticker sheets. I pulled out a whole stack of stuff that I thought might work, and so I'm going to go through it all, and I didn't cut any of it out. I do find these is it My Mind's Eye? Yeah, I believe it's My Mind's Eye stickers, and I'm going to kind of layer them up to create little embellishments. They were stickers that I probably would never really figure out a way to use except for in a layering kind of situation, so I use it on a couple of the circle elements here to make them stand out a bit. And so now I'm going to work on my title, and I'm pulling out this champ word off of that Boys Rule sticker sheet, and I do end up adding to it, but right now I'm just playing around with where I want the word champ to be. Now over on the Spiegel Mom Scraps blog, Allie Scraps is up with her Fuse It Sunday, and she is also playing along with this theme, and her layout is amazing. I mean, it makes you really, it really channels the 80s and 90s. And what she does with her fuse to create some embellishments is amazing. So you should definitely go check it out. I will leave a link below so that you can find your way over there. And also, I just wanted to let you know, at the end of my video I will show a code which is for you to get 15% off of your order over at the Spiegel Mom's Scraps shop. And it's just my name, which is Daisie, and then 15. And that will get you 15% off of your entire order if you so choose to use it. I'm just playing with some wood veneer that I had pulled out here that I thought might work. And now I'm going to get into the beautiful sequins. And I am using the Hey Kiddo sequins. It's the same sequin mix that Allie Scraps is using, so you can go see how she uses it and how it differs from the way I use it. I'm really using it to add just that little pop of color and kind of pull in all of the little clusters of embellishments. I'm going to use some of the large blue iridescent ones and some little yellow ones, and they just work perfectly with what my color scheme is. This is probably one of my favorite mixes. It's just so gorgeous. It does have little purple flowers in it and some little like periwinkle color sequins. I don't use them on this layout, but this mix is truly amazing. You should definitely go check them out over at the shop. So now I just shifted my title up, and I'm going to add the hashtag to it. And then I'm going to add in to my title, and it's going to end up being Super Mario Bros. Champ is the total title. So, and then I did stop the video because I thought it was done, but I chose to go back and I outlined everything just with a black pen. And I went around the whole outside of the layout, and then I outlined not all of the stickers, but all of the papers and everything. So you'll see that in the close-ups at the end here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying making these videos. I hope you're enjoying watching them. Please like and subscribe, and so that you don't miss out on anything. There is somebody posting I think almost every day on the YouTube channel as well as the blog. And so I will leave, like I said, link below for the blog and also the Instagram for Spiegel Mom Scraps, so you can check us out everywhere. There is a Facebook group for Spiegel Mom Scraps. It's called 15 Minutes to Scrap. And we go and we share a lot of different inspiration on there, so if you'd like to go check that out as well. And I'm pretty much finished with this layout now. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.